Bam. There we go. All right. I believe that should be much better. All right. There we go. There we go. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So I have been waiting for this Rodecaster Pro II. I'm super excited. I'm jazzed up. I'm crazy pumped. You know, we got Juneteenth coming up. Tomorrow we're going to be at the Roxy Theater. Spent some few hours there today. Historic theater that was built in the 40s. It's a really beautiful spot. So we're going to be covering the film festival there. If you don't know, the Conduit is creating a documentary for Juneteenth 2022. And so we're going to be everywhere, all things Juneteenth. So because of that, you know, these things are getting bigger and bigger. So we needed more equipment. But not necessarily that I needed the Rodecaster 2. Yes, I needed it. I wanted it. My daughter says, you know, Daddy, I need it. Like, do you really need it? Well, I want it. Like, all right, well, Daddy wants this, you know. So the Rodecaster Pro, awesome device, really cool. Would have been fine just staying with it. But they had to go ahead and release the PS5 version of the Rodecaster Pro II. So, you know, let me just tell you, oh, this baby came straight from Australia. Purchased it from B&H. And what's so crazy is, you know, there are millions of YouTubers out there. I mean, literally millions. And many use Rodecaster. And so when this thing came out, I found out about it a little late. And so I was bummed about that. I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to get it. And then it was like, all right, it's going to take 21 days before they start shipping, right? So that's how early I ordered it, but I was still late in the game. So I'm like, all right, this thing isn't going to be here in time for Juneteenth. But somehow, I got this email and it was like, your Rodecaster Pro II will be here on Thursday. I'm like, what? Oh man, hold the phone, drop the mic. It is on and popping. So it is here. We're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up. Let me see which camera do I want to use. You know what I'm saying? Already got my mic ready to connect and use that. We got some new mic stands. We actually did an event on the second Saturday, and which was great. Kind of a boys to men conversations with our boys and young men through one of Akuye's programs. And so we were covering that. And they are going to be doing that every second Saturday of the month from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Marvin Williams Center. So we wanted to, you know, make sure that we improve the quality of those shows when we're on location. And so we use our wireless mics, but they actually have the event in the classroom that has a kitchen in it. And so there's a lot of noise going on. Folks are eating. And so it's like, when that's the case, it works a lot better if you are using wired mics and not unwired mics. But regardless of whatever the case is, you you just want to make sure that you have the best quality possible. And make sure y'all can see that. I'll put it up here. How's that? That's much better. Really, some of these things are really easy to use. Just make sure we screw it in. Get our threading correct there. I promise I've done this before. And they set up the that particular setup in a square. And so we're on the far end of the square on the opposite side of the kitchen. And then, I wonder if this thing came with a counterweight. All right, there we go. And then, so it came with two different microphone options there. So that's cool. I tend to like this fitting here. I'll take it out of the plastic so you can see it. The other fitting just seems to kind of lay limp there. So this one's a little bit tighter. I'm always worried this is going to break. And let's see, I might actually break it on camera here. This plastic is pretty stiff. All right, there we go. See, I like that because it's like in there. You know what I mean? So I probably should have, screwed it on first before I showed you. But I like doing things on hard mode. So let's go hard mode. Just go ahead and twist that on. Bam, bam, bam. Got the purple microphone foam pads there, of course. I mean, why would I do anything less than that? So what's nice is we can go ahead and loosen that. And we've got our little counterweight there. Get it how we want it. There we go. Boom. Right? So that's how that sits. Change that camera so you can see it. There you go. Right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The wired mics pick up sound really well. And so if you got people sitting, next to you, you can pick that up pretty good. So here's the other mic and holder. I'm not a big fan of this. It doesn't hold quite as tight, and a lot of times the microphone will just kind of lay over. So it's all right, but I like this to be a little bit tighter. The only challenges you have with this is if someone is trying to take the mic off, it's really hard for them to get it off and get it back on. So this is a lot easier to use if you're going to be taking the mic on and off, repeatedly, or you're having people that are using the microphone that aren't well versed in using microphones. Let me go ahead and get a sip of my coffee. Ha ha ha! It's time. All right, so someone left a purple coffee mug at G2, so I had to steal it and take it home, right? It's my mug now. Who's ever it was, they ain't getting that thing back. All right, with no further ado, it's time for surgery. Drum roll, please. Woohoo! I'm so pumped. All right, let's go. What if I open this up and it's like a sweater? I'd be so disappointed. You guys don't want to see me cry on camera, do you? That'd be so horrible. Now, if you watched my other show earlier, I did another unboxing. I'll probably do 3 or 4 because we've got quite a few new pieces of equipment. Never cut towards you. It's very foolish. For Juneteenth, because we want to make sure that we have a good event. Oh, look at that. It is what it is. Oh, man. Christmas in June. Feel like I've been living right. Let's get all that out the way. I don't need none of that. Oh. Let's pull it out the box. Let's get rid of this box. Get out of my way. Woo, there we go. Oh, look at that. Look at the Precious. That's the Precious right there. Oh, look at the Precious. This is the Rodecaster 2, a Rodecaster Pro II integrated audio production studio. Okay. So, I don't think that you can get it. I'm pretty sure you can probably get it on Amazon now. I do not believe I was able to order it on Amazon when I was ordering it when it was a 21-day wait period. I had to actually get it from B&H. This retails for $699. So with shipping and all that good stuff, ended up being $870.31. Just so you know. Again, the Rodecaster Pro I is a little cheaper. By I think only like $100 or so. It's actually not that much cheaper. So if you have a Rodecaster Pro, keep it. It's great. It's fantastic. But yeah, baby. There we go. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So folks that don't know, I keep all my boxes for a long time. Cognitive dissonance is a thing. You never know if you need to return something. So, I keep everything very pristine, so that if I need to return it, I can return it. What I love about their packaging also is it gives you, it kind of tells you what's going on the inside, tells you what's going on. Get the most out of your Rodecaster Pro II. You can scan the QR code for compatible software and accessories. One thing that's really great about the Rodecaster is they can push through updates, and some updates will have to come out, as most things do, right? They ship, and then they'll continue to update it after time. It's also good to take your time, because if you do need to send it back for whatever reason, the being able to put it back the way that it was is even better. So it's kind of cool when you're doing an unboxing, because I could really just go and rewatch the video if I needed to do that. Now, I wish I had the old Rodecaster here, but that is now at the church, so I cannot show that to you, unfortunately, but I can show you some of the differences just so I know. The power cable, pretty standard cable with a ground on it. One thing that you'll notice about the Rodecaster Pro, it's a little bit smaller. So the regular Rodecaster Pro is about maybe another inch or so. You see my fingers there? Comes out a little inch. That might be a little bit better. Other than that, it's about the same. Also, what's different is the Rodecaster 1, if you will, it's very hollow. This is the bottom here. It's hollow right through here. So this is kind of a cutout. And so it can sit up a little bit. What they've done this time is they've just raised the monitor. So as you can see, the monitor is actually sitting off of the table of the Rodecaster Pro II. Here in the back, we've got let me see if I can switch to a different view here. So we've got our power button. We've got our SD card. We have 2 USB slots, which is great. You can connect this to 2 computers if you wanted to. The downloading is really quick on this. You have your Ethernet cable there. You've got your 4 headphone jacks for your speakers. You've got your left and right audio for your audio out for your speakers, which we will be pumping a nice big speaker for Juneteenth. So if someone were to call in or whatever the case may be, the folks that are around us will be able to hear that. And then here's where our microphones go. So I can go ahead and plug in our handy dandy mic that I got ready already. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that into mic 1. All right, so that looks like it's in there pretty firm. We've got our record button is now on this side, which is a little bit different. Still have our faders that feel pretty good. We've got our sound pad over here. And what's nice, one of the great things, so when you hear, go and get the cane, stop the cap, all of my soundboards that I have on here, there's actually a second page, right? So instead of going into the menu digitally and going to the second page, now I can just go to the second page right here. This is a really big improvement for me, so I'm super excited about that. We've got our 4 mics, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just like with the Rodecaster 1, you have a Bluetooth connection, so you can, have a call come in. And then you've got this is your sound pad, right? Another thing that they've done different. Oh, well, let me talk about the headphones, right? So you can plug into your headphones. I don't like how the headphones are now in the back. There used to be an aux input right here. I actually prefer it that way, because when it sits, where I'm at, then my headphones are coming right in the front. They're not coming around the back. So I'm not a fan of that, but nothing's perfect. Let's see, there should be another cable in here. Oh yeah. Now, earlier I unboxed, it comes with 2, your power cord, which is your C cable into your Xbox One, if you will, type input to give it power. So that's a little bit different. I do like that it gives you a little bit of extra length. I don't think the Rodecaster Pro one was quite as long, so I can appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure that's everything in the box. So again, what I absolutely love about the Rodecaster series is just how easy it is. It really, truly is plug and play. Earlier, I unboxed the Zoom PodTrack L8, and I'm still having problems connecting that to my computer or to Restream. And so you'll see, as soon as I plug this in, I could switch the audio over and we can. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, Mr. Dent. It is very cool. Super pumped. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my power cord in there. Into number one. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. Not into number one. I'm going to put that, my power is right here, right next to the red. That's a better one. All right, so goes right there for our power. Again, you've got your USB, you've got your for your Bluetooth, or you can go out to two computers at once, which is phenomenal. I actually can't wait to try that. I wonder what that's going to be like. I'm so excited. Okay. Now we've got our C cable that we need to run to our computer. My audio sits on the left side of my desk. See if I can change my camera so you can see it. There we go. So you can see earlier. Yeah, I'll adjust my audio. I appreciate that. I can turn my audio down. You know, if I get excited too, it can get a little loud too. So I unboxed the Zoom PodTrack L8. That's that. Not feeling that at all. So we're gonna remove that bad boy. And as I was showing you earlier, this is how I control my camera, my PTZ camera. So that's my joystick here, and I can zoom in and zoom out. So if I change here, this is how I zoom in and zoom out, right? So that's how I do that. All right. So I was fixing my C cable here, and what I'm going to do is plug that in, and I'm going to this. I don't want to talk bad about the podcast, the PodTrack L8. Now, what I'm using right now is I'm actually using the Zoom PodTrack 4, which is a mobile. It's really tiny, and it works really good for us because, well, when you're in these different locations, yes, very wild sound. I'm a wild boy, Martita. I'm a wild boy, so it's wow. You know what I mean? But sometimes you're in a space where you don't have a lot of room, and so you need to have the ability. Yeah, let's go ahead and just unplug you. You need to have the ability to, you know, maximize what little real estate that you have. And so it does come in handy to have the PodTrack 4, but you know, when you got what you really, really want for Christmas, you just got to go with what you really want for Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this thing, right? We're going to go ahead and move that out the way. Oops. Another issue with this that I kind of liked, I was saying earlier, is the way that they've kind of wired this under the bottom. This is just a regular kind of phone cord. That's how it's powered. So it just feeds in here and then comes out the other way. The only issue is this has the old school phone charger, probably like the Galaxy 8 or whatever. So I'm not a fan of that. They need to come up to the C cable. And then it just plugs in as a USB into your computer, right? So not bad. This is great for live music. So you can connect your guitars and drums and all that stuff. You can use it as a podcast audio device. But like I said, I was having problems with that, so I ain't got time for that. I needed to do what it do. I needed to do what it do immediately. Nice to have sound effects back. Really nice to have sound effects back. Wholeheartedly agree with that. So we're gonna go ahead and put you where you belong. There you go. There you go. Now this is gonna be our location. I'm so, don't want to take it out of the house, but we gotta do what we gotta do, right? All right. So shall we power this bad boy on? See if we're ready to go. There it goes. Of course. Card out of Pod Track L. That's what we'll do. And it takes a mini. We're gonna go ahead and put that on in there. I've got 32 gig that I'm popping in, which is fine. Cool beans. Usually you need to format that, so I'll let it do its formatting. Let me get back here so you can see what it's looking like. Oh, there we go. You can see what it's looking like there. So it's going to its paces. Sure, we can tighten up on that a little bit, right? While I was doing that, Nicholas, if you're still there, you can see what I see. Let me see if I can zoom out enough so you can see my home studio here. This is what the madness looks like for me. So I got a lot going on. I'm not using all my monitors right now. But this is what it takes for me to do my show. Some people get really stressed out. This here is the Blackmagic Mini Pro ISO. This is what allows us to change our cameras. And you can connect 4 cameras at a time and do a lot of cool things there. This knob right here. Now, what's nice too is that this is a touchscreen. So we're going to go ahead and connect this to the Wi-Fi. And you can see the Rode Central for PC or Mac. So this is different, right? The Rodecaster Pro I had to be connected to your computer. Now you have a Wi-Fi option, right? Love it. Download the Rode Central for PC Mac from Rode.com. Open Rode Central, connect your... All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And again, if you watched earlier, you saw me having a fit trying to figure out the Zoom PodTrack L8. And this thing is like, it's already plugged in. It's already doing what it does. Absolutely love it. Well, I've been using the Rodecaster Pro I. Download, okay, go there. And let's see where we download this thing. It didn't tell me where to go. Open Rode Central. Okay. I'm just going to scroll down here. Probably software is what I'm thinking, right? I like to look down here too, just in case. When you're looking at a website, there's usually more than one way to get to where you're trying to go. We are downloading some software. And so we're going to go on down. You can search by type. Soundfield, Rode Connect, Rode Central. There we go. Bam. All right. And now I want the Mac version. Okay. Rodecaster Pro II. Now you can buy it now, but we already bought it. We just need the software, partner. You know what? I should pop this over here and put this on the screen so that you guys can see also. In case you're thinking about podcasting and you're like, well, what should I use? Let me show you the specs. Look at the Carfax. All right. So the Rodecaster Pro II. Zoom in there a little bit. All right. It says it's the ultimate in audio production solution for content creators, including streamers, podcasters, musicians, combining revolutionary features with superior sound quality, endless customizability, and unmatched ease of use. Oh man, this device is all you will ever need to record incredible audio for your content. Key features: fully integrated audio production studio for streamers, uh, podcasters, musicians, and content creators, which is weird because like some of those are like the same thing. You got the new one. Oh man, I'm telling you, I got so lucky. So if you have the 1.0, it's worth it. It is worth it. You don't necessarily need to upgrade to the 2, but I needed another one because we're doing things at different locations, and it's just too much work to continue to unhook it and carry it somewhere. We already broke one of our video machines, so we just want to make sure that we've got one in studio and then one that we're going to take around. So not two Rodecaster Pro IIs, but just two of each, right? So we have two Black Magics for video, and then two different devices for our audio. All right, so for high quality, what is this? Nutrix. So that's some proprietary thing they got going on. Combo inputs for connecting microphones, instruments, and line level devices. So when you saw me plugging in the mic in the back, it can be XLR or it can be the big aux. Can plug in there. So that's great. So you've got that functionality there. 9 individually assignable channels. Oh, that's what I was. That's what I had forgot to mention. I got so excited. Let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in. My head is up in the way, so probably what I should do is move this camera to a better location so it's out the way. But it can zoom in. I think that might be a little bit better. All of our candles in. All right. Go over here. Change you. Boom. And let me get that dialed in. So you guys can see everything that I'm doing here. Oops. And the other one. All right, this camera. Come on. There is an unboxing video for this camera that I'm using. This is actually a new PTZ that we got also for the event. Like when we're at the Roxy tomorrow, when you come into the Roxy, you'll see us outside when you first walk into the lobby. And then we will also be in the theater itself. So we are going to be running uh, the show from 2 different locations so we can get people's comments and thoughts and as they come in to the event tomorrow. Again, that's 5 p.m. Social hour from 5 to 6. It's for a free event, and then they will be showing films for Juneteenth from 6 to 10 p.m. And we will be there to have a good time. So as you can see, these are lit up here. You got your magenta, your green, blue, orange, blue, and red. This is mic 1, mic 2, mic 3, mic 4, your Bluetooth. And then this is for your sound pad here. So this is where I, again, have to go and get the cane. And the thing that I love is being able to switch pages because you've got 16 different sounds that you can program here. The programming is nice and easy. But what I was reading on the screen is you don't have to have this be microphone 1. This could actually be your sound pad if you want it. So that's what they mean by it's customizable. I'm usually by myself when I'm home. I only need to run one mic, and if I'm running a wireless mic, I'm running that through the Bluetooth, right? So I don't need to have these other three running. So in the Rodecaster Pro One, I'm running mic one, which you can see here, and then way over here is where I'm running my Bluetooth, right, to run my wireless Rodecaster uh, wireless microphone, and then this here is the soundboard. So what I could do is I can move the wireless mics to number two and control the volume here, and then I can put my soundboard right there, right? And then these three would just stay dead until I added something else to them. So I really love that. I think that's really cool. But I might, because I'm just used to, I'm an old dog, don't like new tricks. I'll probably leave the soundboard here because it is right next to it, and so I'm just used to it now, right? So I probably will switch that. I don't know about the Bluetooth. I might switch it or I might not because there are times like I'm taking it on location tomorrow, so we will run four mics. So because of that, I do like things lined up. So I probably will just keep it the same, and then keep the Bluetooth here because I'm used to it. The square is blue. It is what it is. Makes me feel good. So that's probably what I'll do. All right. So high performance quad core audio engine, studio grade AFX audio processing and onboard effects. Eight fully programmable smart pads, right? These are the smart pads here. And again, at the bottom, you can go to page two of your smart pads. That's going to be so great to record. So with the Rodecaster Pro 1, I had eight programs, but I would have to go into the touchpad to go to page two. So I never recorded anything on that side. Now, to be fair, I also have a Stream Deck. Let me zoom out here. And so I also have sounds programmed on my Stream Deck, which you can see here. So as you can see, I have my soundboard down here. So I can program that here also, and or you know you just have functionality, right? And again, I don't necessarily want to take my Stream Deck with me on location because it's getting pretty crowded. So, I've got 16 sounds that I can put here. So I really like that. What do you guys think so far? Man, I couldn't wait for this thing. Dual USB-C interface for connecting two computers or mobile devices. What? That's what I'm talking about. So I could connect two cell phones, two computers. Oh man, like I said, I don't even know what I would do with it connected to the second computer. I mean, the front of the movie theater is so far away from the bottom of the theater. We're going to be on the side toward the front. It would be too far away, but I don't know. I guess I could have one being served as a hard drive, maybe. I don't know. So I'm at this, find out what people are doing with that. Advanced Bluetooth connectivity for high quality phone call integration. And that's always been really good with the Rodecaster Pro. Multi track or stereo recording to a micro SD card, USB storage device, or computer. Again, it's connected directly to the computer so you can save directly to your computer, which is great. Four high power headphone outputs and balanced, quarter-inch line outputs, 5.5-inch high def touchscreen with haptic feedback and rotary encoder for easy navigation and control. So yeah, I love the size of this screen. And again, to me, look how small the screen is on this. Let me switch back over here so you can take a look at it. Right now, and again, to be fair, the podcast uh, the Zoom PodTrack L8 is really old, right? This thing is like 4 or 5 years old. but look how small that screen is, right? It's not even really a color screen. My thumb can almost cover up the entire screen. So this is so much more delicious, if you will. Love it. New features and enhancements via regular firmware updates. Again, that's another great thing about Rodecaster Pro, or the Rode company, is they can push through those updates, and they're constantly doing that. And then it's designed and made in Rode state-of-the-art facilities in Sydney, Australia. So this is again the reason why I thought I wasn't going to get this thing. I ordered it when it was like, hey, you still got 21 days before the first one shipped. They only make this in Australia. So it's like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get one anytime soon. Uh, and I really wanted to have it for Juneteenth. And oh, man, it's actually here. All right. So now that I'm here, and of course, you can come in here and look at the preamps and get all technical. I don't go that deep into it. So, but yeah, all this really good information is here. Here's another thing too. Not just sound pads; they're smart pads. So uh, other consoles have sound pads. The Rodecaster Pro II has smart pads. Trigger on the fly voice effects like reverb, echo, pitch, robot FX, and MIDI commands to external software. Activate automated mixer actions like a fade in and fade outs, and yes, fire off sound effects, music beds, samples, or jingles. Uh, Unlimited creativity and control at your fingertips. So what I like about this is, like, if I've got my intro music is on my Rodecaster, so that music y'all been missing is usually programmed on here, uh, and I don't think there's really a time limit. So I think the longest thing I've had recorded on a pad was like a song, so about 5 6 minutes, which is great. So if you've got songs that you play, this is really great for a church that has their songs or the Lord's Prayer or whatever's going on. You know, you just hit it, boom, you're good. So just fantastic. And I don't know if these are going to be pre-programmed, but we got to download this software, right? Got to download this software. All right, let me download this software. All right. Oh man, oh man. I admit I am definitely a man, so I do not like reading manuals. I like trying to just go in there. Oh, you're using cookies? Fine, I'll say yes. I want you gone. All right. This really makes me wonder. It's like, are you really gonna? Well, if I say no to the cookies, are you gonna let me continue to use the website? Now, I will tell you, I am not a fan of this mic here. I've got I think I have the VidMic Go 2. I'm not thrilled with this. I gotta say, this is like the first product from Rode that has not blown me away. So, you know, I've only used it twice, but so we'll have to see uh, if it's just me and I need to give it another chance. One of the things that I noticed, like Rode has its own lavalier mics, right? And if you look on the top of the Rodes, see if this will clear up. Let's try to catch my face there. Put your speakers at the top, and you might be able to see that hole there. Let me pull it to my face a little bit. There's a hole right there. There you go. That's where you're going to plug in your lavalier mic. And the lavalier mics that I have are they have the 3 lines on it, not the 2. Uh, so I think that's why it hasn't been working. So I need to find just a regular lavalier mic, and I've got like 6 of them, and none of them work. So it's just so frustrating. Oh, sorry guys, that mic is on. How are you? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, now I started surfing around. I done got lost. All right, I'm going to Road Central. I'm gonna go ahead and download the app. And Rodecaster 2. Learn more. Download now. All right, so this is for the Mac OS. I think I'm at Mac 13 something now. I don't know. The Mac seems to download a lot too. Like, okay, how do I use the mobile? I don't care how to use the mobile. I just want to download it. Okay, so here's the Mac version and here's the Windows version. I do run, when I'm doing a show, I run two computers. Uh, so I'm usually running either two Macs or I'm running a Mac and a PC. All right, boom, boom. We're just opening that on up. Oh, let me see. Maybe I could put that on the screen for you too, so you can see what's happening there. May not let me. Go ahead and minimize that. Move over there. There you go. Thank you. There you go. That's what I want you to do. Boom. All right. And then let me turn that off. I'm going to turn this back on. And we'll just do the entire screen. And I use the Restream software. I was going to change over, and I use OBS also. I started off in OBS, and then there were some issues, and I think it was more with Comcast. So I started using this program, and I was using Melon. I changed from Melon, and then came and started using this one here, which is Restream. And I was going to switch over because the rev was saying, "Oh man, you should, Melon is great." I'm like, "All right, I'll change over." And this stupid thing had an auto renew, so I paid for another year. Like, oh, so I'm stuck for a year. Now I may just say, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I may call them up and say, look, prorate me, get my money back. I'm gonna go over here because I didn't even get my discount. So I ended up paying full price, which is unacceptable. Mm. All right. Is everybody excited for Juneteenth? There's gonna be some good food. Oh, matter of fact, Sabrina made beef ribs and macaroni and cheese, and she says that her mac and cheese was slapping. She's really proud of it. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. So she brought me some of that. So I'm gonna eat that up. Growing boy has to eat, right? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's just the picture. I don't care about no picture. You want to see the program? Where the program at? You just want the program, people. Yeah. Now, what's interesting is, well, I didn't have the Rodecaster Pro II software, but I already have Rode software on my computer, so I guess I probably did need to update it. Oh, that is legit. I'm thinking I'm opening the file and I'm opening the JPEG. I don't know why it would download the picture for me. Oh, because I could use it as a thumbnail if I was going to do a show. That's why. Nah, we don't need that. Boom. All right, now open it up. No, let me go in here. Where you at, Road Central? Where you at? Game capture, my Stream Deck, OBS. My Canon. Oh, there we go. Right in my face. If it was a snake. All right, so now it's telling me to update it. This is on my main screen, so you can't see that, unfortunately. Oh, I lied. I guess you can. You can't see this one. So it says, please connect a Rode device to get started. And now all of a sudden the screen is updating. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. So it's doing its thing. And as you can see, It is updating via USB because I've already connected it. Like I said, super intuitive, super quick. Love it. Makes it really nice. All right, just got the lineup of movies for tomorrow. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, you guys want to see the lineup of the movies tomorrow? Oh, I can't show you that. It's a secret. You gotta come. You gotta come and show up, then you get to see. All right, so it's doing its update. Oh yeah, you know what? Barbecue ribs sound quite delicious. I wonder how many ribs she gave me. If she gave me one rib, I'm gonna be hot. We're gonna have to have a conversation if there's only one rib in there. Like if it was a sampler. She had made she sells her food. She made collard greens too, but I don't like spicy food, so she didn't give me any of those. Although maybe I could have handled it, but I don't know. Just play it safe. You know what I mean? All right, let's upload that. Wait. No, we don't want to do that. Ooh, there we go. There we go. It's getting there. It is getting there. Huh, not showing me. Hmm. Let me ask her if she can send it again. Can you send again issues with hub file? Bam. All right. Do you wish to format your micro SD card? That's what it's asking me. Yes, I do want it to format. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more on here for you guys. You can see. I'll tell you, spoiler alert, when I do the unboxing for the PTZ that you'll see, I don't like this one. And one of my big issues with this is you can hear the motor when the camera moves, and you can actually hear the camera when it zooms in and out. Like it's the loudest PTZ. I've had 3 PTZs now. I don't like it. Yep, I am sure. Go ahead and reformat that. All right. My daughter's going into junior high next year. Today was her last day of school. Super excited about that. Proud of her. Right. Looks like she might be ready. Oh, yes, we want English. The year is not 2021. And see, as you can see, I'm just using it is a touchscreen. And then I can just use the knobs here. Today is the 16th. Boom. It is 7:30 here on the West Coast. It's 36. I'll leave it at 12 hours. That's fine. Show the date and time on the home screen. I don't care about seeing the date and time on the home screen. I'm going to keep it at 7:37, and I'm going to wait until it's PM. I'm going to wait until it turns over on my She Who Shall Not Be Named from Amazon, and then I'll press it so it's as accurate as possible. You know, when you're starting shows and you got a show that starts at 7:45, you want it to start at 7:45, but this thing says 7:44, so I'll wait until it gets there. I'll go over here and change these seconds to 0. Boom, bam, just switched over. Boom. Okay. And we should be connected. Boom. Already did that. Okay. So, all right. I'll join my network. I can already tell you this. So people get really mad at me. I leave the plastic on. I just have always done it. It doesn't bother me. Plus, again, I might want to return it. I'm not returning this unless something happens to it. But uh, I might return it. So I just keep it. Plus, it takes longer to get scratched up if I leave the protective plastic on there. It doesn't hurt me, but other people get so frustrated when they come in. Matter of fact, I just took off the plastic off these roads, and I've had these for I don't know 4 or 5 months. What do you mean the password was incorrect? Let me whoops, try this again. Password is incorrect. Now, for me, I actually appreciate the larger screen because even with my glasses on, it can be hard for me to see. So I appreciate it. I'm just saying. I also like the fact that I can connect it when we're out on the road. If I had a hotspot, I can connect it to the hotspot, but I can use my phone as a hotspot, which we often have to do. Why does it tell me I got the incorrect password? What's the problem, huh? Let's see the password. Oh, see, so nice. A lot of times when you're entering in your password, you can't see it. This device has an option for you to take a look at it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and try this thing again. Since I could see the password this time, what I typed, I can make sure I didn't fat finger it. Now, if it's wrong this time, I don't know what to say. I mean, I know my password. You know what I mean? Verifying and acquiring IP address. Take a little bit of time, man. We'll let that do its thing. Oh, I'm so excited. I got to get some sleep tonight. I can't stay up messing with this thing all night long. I want to fill the sound pad up. I want to put some new sounds on. Oh, man. I see it's got the QR code right on there. So it's like, go ahead and scan it, which actually probably would be a bad idea, right? Yeah, I need to do that on my Android and on my iPhone. So they're both ready. Probably would be helpful. Now that's taking a little bit of time. That's kind of strange there. There we go. There we go. Don't need the firmware. I just need. Oh, you got cookies on here too, huh? I mean, I like cookies, but man, this is getting this is getting ridiculous. Oh man, our consultant in Spain is working. She just sent me an email. They're 9 hours ahead, so it is. Ooh, she's up early. It's 5 a.m. She's doing her thing. Shout out to Erica. All right. I don't know why it's taking so long. Let it do its thing. And while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and download the ASIO 1.0. No, I don't want that. I don't need the data sheet. I just want to. Let me use these cookies so I can get this off the screen. Come on now. You're taking too long. You're ready to go. Well, it might be a good idea for me to create an account. It's a true story. All right. I just want the app. You hate surfing for stuff and it's hard for you to find what you're looking for. It said the revolution is here. Yes, it is. It is here. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Road Central. All right, there we go. Specs. Microphone. Microphone check. I like that. Oh, that looks like this mic. But this is a Samson. Do like that mic. All right. This thing is taking too long. I don't like it. You ready to go, people? Let's go. You can make me enter it in again. All right, one more time. All right, one more time. Now, sometimes when stuff like this happens, I'll restart it. That seems to be the magic trick with a lot of these things. And that seems to work pretty good. Which is what I will probably do. I'm being patient. And turn these down. So it's saying that the password is incorrect. I don't know why it's not liking my password. You can shut this down and bring it back up. That turn off. Now before, it had a screw to lock it in for the power. And this is how the Black Magic works from ATEM. So you can see that there. So you kind of plug it in and then it screws. And then that way, you would rip the whole device off the table before it would come unplugged. I actually do like this. But the C is pretty firm in there. So I'm feeling good about that. It's not making me feel any kind of way. Now we know that this was connected and talking to the computer because we saw it update. Just for whatever reason, it is having a difficult time connecting to the Wi-Fi. And I could plug it in through Ethernet. And when I'm sitting here, that's great. When I'm on the road, I would be using Wi-Fi, so I'm not gonna uh, trip on that too much. Man, man, oh man, I'm so excited. Uh-oh, what you do? Camera, what's your problem? And I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh yeah. All right, we try to get back here. There we go. All right. I don't know why the camera just went and did its own thing. Like I said, not my favorite camera. Just saying. Let's see if you can zoom out. Just a 10. Not a lot. Just a little more. Oh, okay. Let's see if that'll work. So let's see, I haven't finished the setup yet. But look, it did keep our date and time, which is great. And firmware updates often contain improvements. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. To improve future updates and to assist with troubleshooting, you can share Rodecaster Pro II data with Rode. I don't mind that. Whoops. Oh, they were already checked, it looks like. Boom. Setup wizard. Create a default using default settings. Create a default showing using the setup wizard. Or import a show. Load an existing show from an extended external storage. So I don't have an existing show. I don't even know what that is right now. Let's go through the setup wizard. I'm intrigued. Warning: the equipment features headphone output that can produce a very high volume. Listening at loud volumes may damage your hearing. I'll take it under advisement. Okay. Bam. Get started. Set all faders to unity, indicated by the bold line. Oh, the unimine. All right, so there's a thick white line. And so I'm just setting these to unity. Didn't know that was a thing, but I guess that's what unity is. I love the pictures, makes it really easy. Getting started, ensure that all the headphones are set to the minimum level. So we're going to go ahead and turn all those down. Check. Connect your headphones and tap next. All right, so I need my headphones. What do those bad boys? What did I do with my headphones? I got a few pair. Oh, I got a few pairs. I'm gonna go ahead and use these. And see, this is what I was saying, right? As you can see, I don't like how my headphones. I like my little L jack here, so it comes down. I do have an extender, so it would give me some more range. I just don't like it coming across the front. Uh, so I'll have to work on that. To get started, slowly increase the level until you can hear sound at a comfortable level. Oh, Sookie now. Yeah. All right, let me turn this on so you guys can hear it. Did this die? All right, I don't think it died. Oh, it's not gonna play the music anymore. So for me, this is 0. I turned it to 2. 2 is great, and so it's giving us a little guitar riff. The rear combo input can be used to connect a microphone, an instrument, or a line level source. So right now, I've got a mic in here. I don't have any instruments. We have 4 that we can plug in. Like I said, when I'm home, I typically am only going to use my one wired mic and then my Bluetooth mics. So input select, that's a microphone here. And here's where you can customize it, right? So like I said, for now, I'm just going to leave this the way that it's set, all 4 mics, Bluetooth, and then sound, just because I'm just used to it. So I'm not going to worry about it. I do have a pod mic, so I will leave that as it is. My microphone is a, you know what? I don't actually think I have this mic. I think this is their version of their mic. And so you can see they have pictures of all the different mics on here. The SM7B is a great mic. But I have a dynamic. I'm sure it's a dynamic mic. Although I'm not hearing myself in my own mic, you know what I'm saying? I don't hear myself. Let me clear my throat. If you want to put it like this, if you want to put it like this, let me go ahead and take it. Gain by tapping into the button reads within the green targeted area. So if I want to be a little bit further away from the mic, right? You can see. Oh, let me change over here. You can see that here is my mic, and my face is. You can't really see that. All right, so you can see I'm about this far away right now. It's about 2 feet. And with 2 feet, you can see that I'm almost in the green. So normally, if I'm on my desk here and I'm using this microphone, which is on an arm, so I've got total control, my mic is actually pretty close. So this would probably be plenty, right? Normally, I'd probably be about this close, and you can see here I'm actually in the green. So that's plenty. I'll leave it at 45 dBs. That works. So check. Tap a preset below to audition, then tap next when you are happy with the sound. So we got podcast studio, we've got neutral, and we have broadcast. These settings can be adjusted later. All right. So now I gotta admit, I'm not hearing anything in here. So I'm gonna take this out. I could be having an issue with this particular cable. So I'm gonna go with my fancier headphones that have the big jack already built into it. These are the ones that I was using earlier. And we'll see if that does it for us. Let's see if that does it for us. Also could have been that I was in the wrong input there. Not like that would have been the first time that happened. One. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So I need to turn my volume up a little bit. That sounds really good. Let's see. This is the broadcast. This is the podcast studio, and this is neutral. I don't really hear much of a difference there, so I think I'm gonna go with the. I think I'm gonna go with the podcast studio. I think that sounds fine to me. If you like how that sounds, I'm gonna go ahead and switch that over. Select microphone 2. All of my mics are the same, so we'll go ahead and whoops, I hit that. I didn't mean to do that. All right, I meant to do this for each one. And so this is going to take you through the setup for all your mics. And I know that I have dynamic mics for everything that I run. So I'm just going to go ahead and just set the default at 45, which is cool. And then what's so nice is if I want to change it, I can. So when we're doing the event where we're down doing like the Boys to Men event, I know they're going to be a little bit further away from the mic because there's multiple people that need to speak. And then I can set that range a little further. So, and that is literally just going in, boom, 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 and it's done, it's set. So that's wonderful. All right, so now we got our Bluetooth. The Bluetooth channel is ideal for connecting devices such as a smartphone, computers, and tablets wirelessly. So we'll go ahead and connect our phone here. Tuesday. Oh, okay. All right. Just canceling plans on me. All right, let's see. Yeah, so let me get into my Bluetooth settings here. You can't handle the truth. I know I'm not going to handle anything if I don't get my phone plugged in here. Hey, what's wrong with you, phone? Go to the Bluetooth. You know, you tap the back of the iPhone, and it's supposed to take you back to the home screen. So it's kind of a cool thing. Bluetooth channel ideal for connection. Open the Bluetooth settings in the device you want to connect and select Rodecaster Pro II. All right, let me see if I see it. I see Rodecaster Pro. I don't see Rodecaster Pro II. Where you at? Where you at? Well, it's discoverable. All right, so I got to go into my. So it's looking. Ah, there it goes. All right, now where's my other phone here? Let's go ahead and pair it. Okay, pair. Boom. And let's pair this one. See, we do these things now, so we don't have to do them tomorrow when we're on location. One less thing that we have to deal with, which is great. And so it is, may not be in discovery mode again because I just added something on. So hopefully it will, I might have to go back in and do it again. USB 1 can be used as a stereo input and multi-channel output device. USB 1 chat. USB 1 features mix minus for use with communication apps. So what mix minus is when you're talking on the phone, you don't want what the person on the phone is saying to echo back into them. So that's really important. USB 2 can be used as an additional input or output device. Okay. So awesome. Drag and drop and rearrange your channel. So this is what I was saying, where I'm going to leave my soundboard where it is. I'm going to leave my mics where they're at, and I'm going to leave the Bluetooth where it is because, well, I'm already used to that, so I'm not going to change it. So here are these sound effects here, and what I'm going to do is I'll switch this over. Let's see if I can do that now. Can I do that now? Will you let me? Let me be the one. Let me be the one. Oh, there it goes. Rodecaster 2 main. Oh, we're gonna switch that over. Let's see. All right, so we need to see if you can still hear me. Oh, that sounds so good. That's like butter. It's like butter. It really is like butter. You know what I mean? All right, let me see if y'all can hear me. Let's see if I'm still coming through. Oh, it's coming through. It's coming through. All right. So we're gonna unplug my main mic there, right? And all right, I should be back. Am I back? Am I back? Oh yeah. I'm back, baby. All right. So as you can see, now I have my regular mic connected into input 1, which is, whoops, what I did here. Go up a little bit there. See, you always got to do too much. You're always doing too much. All right. So this is input 1. That's this mic here. And then input 2 is my purple mic here, right? And you can see, man, that sounds so good and so rich in my ears. So I really love that. But both mics are working at the same time. So it doesn't even matter what you're doing. Nice. There we go. Get it, get it. And let's see. So the other thing we want to do is we want to test these out. So I got these devices here, or this particular cable, so that I can connect my wireless Rodes to them. Okay. So hopefully, if I'm not tripping, it's going to work how I want it to work. Am I tripping? I might be tripping. We'll see. I might be tripping. Ooh, let's see if I am tripping. Okay. It's 2. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to power you on. And we're going to plug this into USB 2. Power it on. Oh, you're almost dead. That's why you keep powering off. You got to make sure your product's got a charge, folks. You don't like that. All right, I need a C cable so I can charge you up. It's like I'm dead. I can't do it. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor. Let's see. Oh, I was charging up the cell phone there. I love the Rode Wireless Go 2s. And one of the things I love about these is I can give them, charge them while I'm using them. So that's fantastic. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see, I'm going to turn this mic off. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's see. Whoops. All right, let me go in order. Okay. Sound. Smart pads have various types of and behavior, sound, effects, mix actions, and MIDI. The icon shown inside the pad denotes the main type. So it looks like they don't have anything programmed on the pads right now. Too bad. All device settings and preferences are saved as a show. Interesting. Shows can be saved, loaded, and shared at any time through the show's menu. So I think that's pretty fantastic. So what I can do is when I'm here in the studio, I could call this one, main studio. I can do the other one when we're on location and call it, church or Marvin Williams Center or wherever, right? And then it's already preset to do what we're going to do. So it's allowing me to change that. Sorry, I should be back on here. So it's allowing me to name my show. So I'm just going to call this, I'll call it G. This is G21. Or actually, it's like G2 Prime. G2 Prime is our original location of G2. Oh, and then we can use a little icon. Do I use a cat? Do I use a dog, a parrot? I definitely need something purple, right? Oh, look at all these little pictures here. So now you can also recognize it. I'll use the globe. Feeling lazy. All right, G2 Prime is the world, and it is a network. So there you go. All right, so now you can see, right? I'm on mic 1. I actually turned mic 2 off. So if I turn mic 2 on, you can see I am right here on mic 1, and then mic 3 or mic 2 is on the table. It's pretty far away from me. You can see that I'm not changing the level of my voice, but if you look here, you can see that mic 2 is actually picking up almost at the same level as mic 1, and I'm literally 8 inches from mic 1, but I'm almost 2 feet from mic 2. So I think these levels are set pretty well. Even if I laugh and get really excited, it's not clipping in the red. So, which is exactly what we want. And then our Bluetooth. Let's see. I'll do something like this here, and let's see what happens. And that's pretty loud there. So.
Hello.
How you doing, sir? You are live on the podcast. We are testing out our devices here. Let me go ahead and turn this down. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. I'm literally around the corner from you dropping off one of our clients.
Oh, fantastic. All right, I can hear you.
Literally going to message you if I can stop in and take a look at the new Precious real quick on my way by.
Yeah, come on. I'll see you in a second.
All right.
All right. I appreciate you. Bye. So that's how nice and easy that works, right? I was just on the phone with Rob, and you can see how easy it is to sync up a phone call. So you have a podcast, you've got a call-in show. That works really well and easy. That's typically what this phone is for. So people don't call my personal cell phone number as I get blown up as it is. It's ridiculous. But you can see that was working. I had to turn down those levels a little bit because that was super loud. And what's great is for Bluetooth, we can connect a computer to that. We can connect. Oh, we could connect a computer to that. So, could I connect? Could I connect the second computer in another part of the building and then run the Zoom P4 or the Zoom L8 through that computer so it's all synced together? So no matter if you're in the front or the back, that would be sick. Oh, wow. Okay. Stay focused, man. You're losing it. All right, so it says it's got some. There we go. Oh, did they already plug my air horn in? Tell me they didn't do it. What? It's already ready. Oh, they didn't do that. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right, so you can see they already have some pre-recorded sounds there. Air horn is that first one on the right. That's our music bed. Don't know what that means. Pause is the second one down. You can see, and it's got get it. And you can turn that off. This is, I don't know what's up with the record scratch or the chimes. All right, it's story time, boys and girls. Let me tell you a story. Crickets. It's just weird. Don't take the L. Yeah, we'll be here all day.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me tell you, it is time for another episode of It's Gonna Get Crazy Up in Here.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have no time for that. None.
Woo! All right. Ric Flair, baby. All right. I'm telling you right now, we're coming to take over your brain. All right. I'm not going to take over your brain, but I just want to tickle you. I love that. All right. So a censor button. I'm going to have to keep the censor button on because I don't really get. Okay. I'm just telling you, I don't have time for. I just want you to understand what time it. Oh, ducking just. I guess ducking just goes mute. I don't know what ducking does. Okay. So you can configure your smart pads right here and you can change it. So right now I'll probably leave the effects the way that they are because, well, they came with the Rodecaster. So I like that. And I could see myself using it. And like I said, what's cool is you can use the turn the page. Let me zoom back out here. So I think this is pretty awesome. Let me zoom way out. So this will be hard for you to see, but what I want you to see here is go down, go down, go down. Oh, there we go. All right. So here, this turns the page. And if you look, oh, look at that. It's got 3 pages. So I've got a whole sheet that I can put my own sounds on, right? So I can leave the default sounds on. Also, what's really cool about this is I can actually move sounds over. So, or not move them, but I can pin them to one location. So let's say I like, if I'm on page 1, maybe I like the horn, right? I use the horn all the time. But I now want to talk like a monster.
and I need you to do that. But I still want the horn. I can map the horn to stay here, even when I go to the next page. So that horn will always be at the top. So that's pretty cool.
All right. Is there another package outside for me? Yes. By your command. Oh, pretty cool. Oh, all right.
That is cool.
So being able to map that is pretty easy there. I think everything is pretty much set. The only thing I need to figure out is how to add these on. So it could be that this device isn't working how I want it to. So I've got to figure that out. But other than that, that is the Rodecaster Pro II. What do you think so far from what you've seen?
From what I've seen, I think it's great. I mean, phenomenal. I mean, it's leaps and bounds above your other one. I get it's the PS5 of Roadcasters because that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's awesome. I mean, in the sound effects that were already programmed in, I heard you when I was on my way here.
Yeah. And the other one didn't have that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could go out and get them, but it's
Yeah.
kind of cool that it's there. And so we still got the date and time up there.
Yeah.
Which actually isn't bad because I won't always have my clock there. I just didn't want it to like take up the whole screen.
Yeah.
But that is a good thing to kind of remind me, like, hey, we're doing a 1 hour show, you know.
Yep.
And sometimes I'm also looking for the date, like, hey, it's Wednesday, June. So now I can see that, which is cool. Yeah. But the mapping is great. Being able to change this is great. You got a 1-button record.
Were your buttons colored on your old one?
Yeah, they're actually colored over there.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I'm so used to mic 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Bluetooth, and then the sound pad.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to change it. I mean, it makes sense for this to be together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
when you're comparing, this to that,
that's apples to oranges. There.
And I mean, this is great. It does different things, but yeah, I mean, for me, there's just no comparison.
No.
So I may not even use this, and we may just end up returning that, and I'll just use this, because it's just that night and day.
Yeah.
And you can see how easy it was to download and do everything. Yeah. I don't know if you watched this episode at all.
I did not see this episode.
This was a
But this, I mean, I watched this while I went to pick up our client who got off work early. So, and this looked like it was really easy and intuitive and really just,
Yeah, this was a show.
Wow.
This was show.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
I think it's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's a really easy to use device.
Yeah.
And it's good. You got to see this, so now you know how it works.
Yeah.
Which is pretty similar anyway. I'll be able to show Sabrina really quick, and then Keyshawn.
Yeah.
And then with having the other one at the church, it looks pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So not really any learning curve. So
that's good. I literally stopped in so I could check out the new Precious. My time at home has been drop set.
So what's been your time at home? My time at home has literally been drop my wife off, and it's been on the run since. So I'm going home for dinner. Oh, I know. I heard you. I heard you doing that with your voice too. That's awesome. But it is cool.
I wanted to see it in person. And I was right here. So
yeah. So it should be pretty cool. Let me just end this really quick. All right, guys. That is the unboxing. I can't believe I got one in the first shipment. This is the Rodecaster Pro II. Stay tuned. There'll be more. I'm going to get the other sounds on there. But the fact that it actually has a horn, it doesn't have my horn. I'll take it. So it's okay. And then you can see how that level is a little higher. So we don't want to necessarily surprise people. So that's probably where you want it, you know. So I'm blowing their ears out right now.
That's because it's been a great show.
That's right.
The live studio audience there for you.
It has been a great show. All right.